and what is Java project. Java project, we are supposed to download the jar files and we are supposed to them externally. And we could see them under reference libraries, all the jar files, what you've been using for your project. That is called Java project. If any new versions has come into market, what we are doing from this reference libraries, we are removing them. Again, we are downloading it. Again, we're adding. So you have been following number of steps to add your dependency, your jar files, right? But whatever jar files we are going to use for your project, these jar files are not constant. The versions you see, observe the versions 3.4.0, 3.16, standalone server 3.14.0. These are not constant versions. They go on changing every time. So what is the procedure in Java? We have to remove them. We need to download them and we need to add them again. This is what the procedure we follow in Java project. Okay, 5 jar files, 10 jar files. Okay, we can manage it very easily. Suppose, assume that you have been using hundreds of jar files in a project. So assume that you are using hundreds of jar files in your project. So when you're using hundreds of jar files, managing those 100 jar files is very difficult, right? In that situations, this Maven will help us to manage. Apache Maven is a powerful Java project management and build management tool. That means we can manage Java project build very easily using Maven. Maven can help you to minimize your project and build management time and effort. Downloading, adding, we don't want all these navigations. With a single step, we can manage very easily. It is fine to manage project manually if it is small, but if the project is very large, and there are many projects that it is very hard for a developer to manage them manually, right? Small project, okay. If it's a very big project, it's very difficult to manage them even for developer. It's a developer tool. So using Maven build tool, we can set up all those things which require to run your project code independently. Maven provides common platform to generate source code, compiling, and packaging code also. Here, what is the main objectives of Maven is? Makes project build process easy. It provides easy and uniform build system. It provides quality project document information. Managing, very important, is managing project dependencies. We can easily manage your dependencies, project jar files dependencies. Provides guidelines for better project management practices. Facilitate easy and transparent migration to new features. So this many options we have. It downloads required dependency jar files automatically from Maven central repository. Why we use Maven in Selenium project? Yes. As a Maven is a build management tool, it will help you to manage your Selenium project build easily. If you're thinking that you'll get some extra functions from Maven to write Selenium automate test case, then you're thinking wrong. We don't write any extra methods or whatever methods we use so far, everything same, no changes in the WebDriver code. We don't write a new test case or we don't write a new things, but only thing is we can easily manage your jar files. It is a build management tool. It will manage your Selenium test projects, build compilation, documentation, other related project tasks itself. It helps you to create right project structure, add and manage jar files in project build path, etc. And here, Maven uses POM. POM stands for Project Object Model.xml configuration file. Maven uses what? POM XML file, configuration file, which kept all projects config related information. So any information you want to manage, jar files, anything, you have to go with pom.xml. This pom.xml is a core part for Selenium Maven. It downloads all dependency jar files automatically, and it stores into local repository called M2 folder. And if you want change in your Selenium WebDriver, versions, any versions you want to modify, we can directly go to pom.xml. We can modify very easily. No need to download again, adding, downloading, adding. We come across all the steps. We overcome all these steps. Very easy to manage. How? I'll show you. So Maven is also used to manage dependencies. For example, you're using Selenium version 2.35. And later point of view, time, you want to use some other version. Means you're already using 2.35. Assume that recently. Now, currently now customer want, I mean your customer or your client want or your leader want latest version. What we can do? We can easily manage in Maven. No need to download it again. We can go and change your version number very easily in pom.xml because that's what pom.xml, project object model XML provides. Any core of it. How? I'll show you. What is that local repository? What is that central repository? Here when you're creating Maven, it will ask you this group ID. When you're asking group ID, you're supposed to provide any domain ID, or we can provide your package name also, or your anything, no problem. Package name is better. Artifact ID is nothing but your version or your project name you can provide. Local repository downloads all dependencies and stores into local repository called M2 folder. That I'll show you how it is supposed to be done. Here, build-up cycle, if you go with the build-up cycle of Maven, clean, compile, test, package, install. Clean deletes all artifacts and targets which are created already. Suppose already have reports here. Your reports are available. I don't want that reports. No need to delete them. We can clean them. We can use clean option. It will clean all the reports what you have already. Any source code compilation you want, developer use this compile. Don't worry. Test is used by tester. It is used by, when you want to run your test case in Maven, we have to go with test. Package, any conversions you want, we can convert. Any installation issues you have, we can install it and all that. So that's what. See, let us see how to install Maven, how to configure Maven. The first thing is we need to download Maven. How to download Maven? Go to Google search. Say here, download, download Maven. We can click at the very first link over here. This is a URL it provides here. You can note down this URL, all of you guys. Make a note of this URL, all of you. Okay. Yes. Once you type that URL, come down, come down. So here it is, see that Apache Maven 3.6.3 bin zip. Just click on it. It downloads. After downloading this Maven, it's downloading in a WinRAR, right? Zip file. Try to extract into any one drive. Try to extract that into any one drive. Suppose Apache Maven. Right click on it. All of you know how to extract. Extract file. You can choose any drive in your system. I am selecting some C drive. Say OK to it. It will be extracting to C drive. Already existing. Let's say no to all. Rec operation. Close. After extracting, suppose once you're extracted, we'll find a folder like this. Apache Maven 3.6.3. Okay. Just extracting only should do. Next step. I think in the beginning of the Selenium course, I told you how to set the class path for Java, JDK, right? Same thing again, we have to do class path for Maven also. How do you set the class path for Maven? Same. You can right click on this PC. Go to properties. Click on advanced system settings. In that, click on environment variables. Under system variable, you can click on new button. Just give variable name as Maven underscore home in capitals. Make sure that you're giving variable name as in capital, Maven underscore home. Just now we downloaded Maven, right? Where it is in F drive. we need to provide the path of Maven. See, double click on this Maven Apache folder, copy that path, go to your environment variables and paste to variable value. Click OK. In my system, I already have it, right? I'm not saying OK. I'm saying cancel. You say OK to it. Done. Next, in the same Maven, see, already on the Maven. So double click on bin folder, copy the path of bin folder of our Maven, go to environment variable. Okay, click on new. Sorry, Windows 10, right? Yeah, we can click on new. We can provide variable name as path variable. Or by default, we have path variable also, right? See, by default, we have path variable. Path, P-A-T-H. Select that path variable, click edit button. Don't say new, click edit button. Click on new here. And whatever you copied, paste that bin path of Maven. I already did that. I repeat again. Select path variable. Click on edit button. Click on new and paste that bin path of Maven. That's it. Click OK. Click OK. Click OK. Done. Now you're eligible to create Maven project. So far we have been creating Java project, right? So how to create Maven project here? Look at here. I'll show two ways to create Maven project. We can close all these classes. We don't require all of them. Okay. Yes, select. Go to file menu. Now I'm showing you how to create Maven project. Go to file, new, project. Before we have been selecting Java project, right? Now come down, expand your Maven folder. Select Maven project. Click on next. Again, once again, click on next. So that it shows architecture, the version 1.1. Make sure that it should show you some version here, version number, all of you guys. If it's not showing version number, something going wrong. Okay. It compulsory should show version number here. Click on next. And just now I told group ID means we can give package name or company name or company ID. I'm giving my group ID as my package name. Artifact ID. Nothing but we have to provide your project name. So my project name, I'm saying for my understanding 6 o'clock underscore Maven. Anything, you can provide any project name, no issue. Okay, na? But look at the package here. Package. It's selecting both package name dot your project name. So please remove your project name from that. You should have only package name, including dot. Okay. Take away that project name from this package. That's it. Click on finish button. Automatically, you can see 6 o'clock underscore Maven. You can see, open this. It is very fast in my system because already configured. In your system, it will take some time to configure all this. Look at the Java and Maven. Compare yourself. Java is having only SRC, but Maven is having two types. SRC main Java, SRC test Java, subfolder C, SRC, subfolder main again. In that we have Java. In that two SRC and SRC test Java, we see QH. What is that QH just now? Package name, right? See, by default, in both SRC main Java, SRC test Java, by default, it's creating one Java class. This is a Java class written by developer. So SRC main Java is used by developers. They write the code for executing purpose. And SRC test Java is used by testing department. Test that test. See, by default, app test. It is maintaining JUnit class by default. Default, JUnit is default, I told you a number of times. JUnit is default to Linux. So if you don't want these classes, delete them. No required. We don't work on JUnit. So delete them. No issue at all. Delete them. Delete these two classes, no problem. Okay. So SRC main Java, SRC test Java. So whenever you want to write executable code, write all of you write it under SRC test Java. Don't disturb SRC main Java. Whenever we add jar files in Java project, it will maintain a reference library, right? Whereas in Maven, it will maintain under Maven dependencies. That by default, it is maintaining JUnit only by default. And for every Maven project, you can observe pom.xml. Look at that, pom.xml, project object model. Project object model. Look at that. Open this pom.xml. This is a core part for Maven. In this pom.xml only, we are going to manage all our dependency jar files. See, dependencies right now, what we have, only JUnit. And the difference hierarchy, nothing, JUnit only. Effective POM, see, by default, it's just that. It won't allow to delete. It won't allow. And where you manage your dependency jar file means pom.xml. Look at that last option, pom.xml. See, by default, Maven is maintaining JUnit as dependency jar file by default. Am I right? It's a default dependency to jar file by default, right? So now, all of you know what the minimum jar file for Selenium. See, don't confuse all of you guys. Nothing to worry. No WebDriver code changes here. Nothing. WebDriver code as we use so far, what test and everything common, no changes. The main advantage of Maven is what? We can manage your dependency jar files and we can integrate this class in Jenkins also. Okay, now all of you know what the minimum jar file for Selenium to write Selenium code? Minimum jar file.
Selenium server standalone.
Yes, Selenium server standalone jar file. Without that jar file, we can't write any WebDriver code, right? Okay, now how to add this dependency, how to get the dependencies. So now we have to go with central repository. Any dependency from today, no need to go with any other website. If you want any updations of Selenium, you can come and check this URL, what I'm telling you. Central repository. Okay, how to get that central repository means, now see that. MVN repository.com. Please make a note of this URL, all of you guys. This is a URL required for all of you. Any dependency jars you want, you should come to the central repository, all of you guys. Okay, so what we want Apache jar files, we want extends reports, we want, so whatever you require, you have to add them from this dependencies. Okay, now see that standalone. We can open this URL, search with the keyword. For standalone, we can search with Selenium-server. We can search with this keyword. Type this keyword and click on search. Click on the very first link, Selenium server. So that it shows latest versions at the top, lower versions at the bottom. So Selenium WebDriver started from 2.0. The first of WebDriver is 2.0. Your company can go with any jar file, no problem. Right now, we want 3.14.0. I want go with 3.14.0. This one, 3.14. Just click on it. Copy this. Single click and copy this. Go to your Eclipse. Open that pom.xml. In that pom.xml, just click on this pom. Remember all of you. Dependencies, open tag, dependencies, close tag. This is okay. After that close tag, we have to keep on adding very clearly. If any version changes, what you do now? Don't worry, come and change that version number there. Automatically it updates everything. Now look at that Maven dependency. Before we have only JUnit. Now it's added all. See that? Before we have only JUnit. In your system, it takes some time to configure. Wait, don't be hurry up. Next, I want work on TestNG, compulsory. What we are doing in Java project? What we are doing in Java project? We are adding that library, right? TestNG library. Yes or no? We are adding TestNG library for Java project. So here, no need to add library. No need to add any library for this. What to do now? We need to add dependency jar file. For everything, dependency. How to get the dependency again? Same. Again, go to your MVN repository. Yes. Type TestNG. TestNG. You can type this keyword. Search for that. Click on search. Very first link. Look at that. Click on this. So it is showing all latest version at top. Better to go with 3.14.3. Don't go with the latest versions. Okay. Click on this 6.14.3. Copy this dependency. Go to your pom.xml. After dependency, paste it. Any version changes, come and change version number here. Immediately click on save button. Automatic updates. So that look at the dependency. Before we have only Genit. Before we have only Genit. Now we have server, standalone, test-ng also. Next, when I ask in Java, Apache POI. How many jar files we want Apache here? We are having 13 jar files, I think, right? Apache POI. Here we don't want to go 13, 14. 2 jar files, 2 dependencies are enough. Okay, if you want to access Excel methods, we want that jar files compulsory. So again, go to central repository and type here POI, no problem. Type POI, keyword, click on search. Here, add this one and this one, enough. This 2 is enough. No need to go with 14, 15 jar files. Okay, Apache POI, OO XML. This is POI, this is OO XML. These 2 are mandatory. That's enough. So first click on this. I told you, don't go with the latest version. We are going in 3.16, right? Go with that because it gives all formatting, color formatting and all that. Don't go with the higher version. 3.16. Click on 3.16. Copy this dependency. Go to your pom.xml. After dependency, paste here. Next, again, go back. Click on back button. Click on back. Next, Apache POI, OXML. Click on second one. Same version. What version? 3.16 out here. Again, click on 3.16. Copy this dependency. Go to your pom.xml. Paste here. Immediately click on save button. Done. Now you're eligible to access Excel methods also. Next, for extents reports, I think I forwarded 14 jar files again, right? For extents reports also. We have been using 14 jar files. Waste of time. No need of going 14, 15. Here again, go here, type that keyword. What that keyword we have to type? Extents reports. Type that keyword extents reports, click on search. See, extents reports for Selenium. Just click on this. Go with the same version, 2.41.2. Click on this. Copy this dependency again. Go to your pom.xml. After dependency page here. Immediately click on save button. Now you're eligible to work all. That's what. Any version changes, we can come and change your version number. Where that local repository, guys? See that in every operating system you can find. See that. Go to C drive. If you want to see local repository, go to C drive. In that, you have to click on users. Double click on users folder. Users folder. In that users folder, it will be creating one folder with your name, right? Just double click that folder. It will generate in your name. Don't worry. Double click that folder. That m2.m2. Double click .m2. Repository. That this is a repository generated by Selenium itself, local repository. It will create, it build up the structure automatically. It will create all the folders. These are path you can search for local repository, all of you guys, except my folder name. Don't go with my folder. Don't search with the same with my folder name. Pirang. Don't search with the Pirang, okay? Except this, rest of things are common. In your system, what name you have, just search with that. Okay, we can see local repository also. See, by default, it's creating the structure, none of our business. So easy to manage the jar files or not? Dependency jar files. Adding, downloading, adding, lot of steps are following. Not required. Don't want to go that many steps. Okay, and WebDriver code is common. Anywhere you write WebDriver code, but easy to manage your jar files. That's the main, one of the biggest advantages we have with this Maven project. Now, already in our Java project, utilities package we have, right? Copy that. We can use same methods here also. Copy that same package. Copy that package and paste it under SRC main Java. SRC main Java. Why I'm asking to paste under SRC main Java? They are reusable classes. We have reusable methods, right? Paste it. Or we can write it under SRC test Java, not a problem. But maintain under SRC main Java, no problem. Paste it. If you want to work with Excel methods, you can use them in Maven also, wherever you want. Okay. And one more thing, all of you remember, whenever you make some changes in Maven, in XML, suppose you're taking away any jar file or adding something new, you should make a habit of one thing. Always make a habit of updating your Maven project. Always make a habit of updating Maven project. How to update Maven project? Yes, see that. Right click on your project, Maven project, not Java. Maven project, Maven. update project. This is very important. Every time you have to make habit. Or Alt plus F5 we can use. If you're using keyboard, Alt plus F5. If you're using laptop people, F5. See that. It shows all the Maven. See, we have Java projects also. Is it showing Java projects here? M stands for Maven. M stands for Maven. J stands for Java. Okay. See, all of them are Maven. So which project you want to update? Select that project and force updates. So that check this checkbox. Force update of snapshot release and click OK button. If any installation issues, anything here, it will update automatically. At the bottom, you can see percentage here. It will take some time. No hurry up. It will take some time in your systems. In my system, it's very fast because already created. Make a habit of always making that habit is important. Okay. Let us see one test case. How to write test case? Same, but how to run via? So far we're running via test engine, right? All the classes. But today we'll run via Maven. How to run via Maven? For that, let us create. So where you write executable code, write it under SRC test Java. Okay. Any reusable code you have, you can maintain under SRC main Java, no problem. But the executable code, any driver script you write, we have tried in SRC test Java only. Okay, na? Let me show one. Under this package, I'm creating one. We can do parameterization again here also. Login, orange HRM I'm taking. I want to check this functionality with the multiple data. All of you know how to check this, right? For that, what you do first thing is we have to prepare a test data. Am I right or not? Open your Excel sheet. Open your Excel sheet. Prepare a data like this. Username, password, results, status, and rename your sheet name as login. That all of you know. Data preparation is common anywhere. Okay, na? You can prepare a data like this. You understand? If you want, see in Java project, what we did, if you want to store Excel sheet, where we stored in Excel in Maven Java project here, under test input folder. Yes or no? Create it here also, no problem, same structure. Right click on your Maven project. How to create folder? New folder. Give that folder name as test input. If you want to manage here, no problem. Structure will be same anywhere. Again, I want test output for results purpose. Same. Right click on this Maven project, new folder. What that folder name? Test output. Yes, test output. Okay, na? So this is so that we can save this Excel into respective folder, test input folder. Okay. After preparing data like this, after renaming your sheet as login, you know how to save it. Click on save. Click on save as. Where is your project? Choose that project. In my system, your project is available in a C drive. March online batch. Just now we created what that Maven project name? 6 o'clock Maven. Double click that. In that we created test input folder. Open that test input, save as login data. File name. Just give file name as login data. Save it. All of you know, if you want to see that in Eclipse, what to do? Refresh that test input folder. If you refresh, you should be able to see that Excel file in this also, right? Compulsory. If you save correctly, we can see. Otherwise, we don't see. Now, let me see how many of you remember all Excel methods. We'll understand. Okay. Extends reports, all these things we'll see. Now, SRC test Java under any one package, create one test ng class. Now we are going to create one class here. Say data driven. No main method, finish off it. I want extends reports also. Let me see how many of you remembered. Come on, guys. Remember one more, sorry. See that. Under SRC, select SRC test Java, your package, whatever you want. Click on Java class. But remember, whenever you want to execute via Maven, any class you want to execute via Maven, remember, your keyword should be app test. Don't give other than this name. A should be capital, T should be capital. App test. That's a keyword for Maven. If you give any other class name, we cannot execute via Maven. We can execute via test engine. We know how to execute via test engine, but not via test. We are working on Maven. If you want to run any test case via Maven, your class name should be what? App test. App test, compulsory. Okay, na? So don't select any main method here. Click on finish button. Okay, now remember A should be capital, T should be capital. Come on, including extends reports. I want. Come on, guys. Come on. Extend reports. Now we get all packages. Why? Because we already did. Don't say jar file. What do you say now from today? Dependencies. We added dependencies. Look at that. Extends report. Object is report. Come on. Next. Extend.
Test.
Extend test.
Test.
Object is test. Yes. Next. WebDriver object. WebDriver. Yes. WebDriver. Object is driver. Next.
WebDriver.
You want to use Excel methods or not? How to access that Excel? No declaration because no workbook. Already we are using Excel util class here. Already I told you.
Okay. Yeah.
Copy paste that. No need of typing. No typing. Don't type methods. Reuse them. That's it. Okay. We'll reuse them. Yes. At the rate. First, let us go before test. Public void. Method name is setup. First, generate report, extends reports. Report is equal to
new extend reports.
New
extend reports.
New extends reports and specify the path under dot forward slash. I want a folder name as extend reports
/ file name.
You can give extended data driven dot html. That's it. And you want launcher browser. And if you want avoid system.set property here also, you can do one thing. You can copy down same drivers. G-code driver, Chrome driver. Yes, G-code driver, Chrome driver under your project. Same as usual what we followed. If you want to avoid system.set property. Okay. Yes or no? So direct launch browser here. Driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Okay, na? Next. That's it. That's a precondition. Nothing more. Don't go beyond that. Next, test case at the rate test method. Same WebDriver code will not change even in Maven also. Don't worry. Okay. Same code. So public void method name is verify login. If you want to access Excel methods, all of if you want to access Excel methods, we need to access. We have to create reference object for this class or not? Come on. Excel file util some object is equal to new Excel file. Yes. And here we should define the path. We'll define the path. Here globally we'll store that path. Let us store globally. One for reading, one for writing. String input path is equal to, we'll define the path for reading. String output path is equal to one for writing. Okay, so now go to your project, right click on login test data, go to properties, yes, copy the path, exact path. So make sure that you are giving double backward slash. Next, right click on test output folder, go to properties, copy this location and paste under test output folder. Double backward slash, double backward, and you can say results. Anything you can define. Results dot XLSX. Okay. Now, what's the path we should define here? Input path. Input path. Add your superclass to overcome all that exceptions. Throws, throwable. Okay, na? Yes. Now Excel methods are stored in which object, Excel object kada. First count number of rows in a row. Integer RC is equal to Excel dot row count. Remember the methods perfectly. Row count. What is sheet name? What is sheet name? We give sheet name as login. We give as login. So whatever sheet name you provide, give the same sheet name login. And if you want to count number of columns, count that also. Integer CC is equal to Excel dot cell counter. Cell count. Yes. Same sheet. What is sheet name? Login. Yes. Same sheet name. And then print your console tab. Reporter dot same reporter dot log RC plus some blank space plus CC comma true. If want message, we can write that message that commonly you know very well. Now we are not going with single iteration, we are going with multiple iterations. So here also we should take looping statement. So for integer I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to how many times RC times I plus plus. All of you know what next step what to do. In runtime, we need to capture this username column parameters data, this data columns, and we have to store in the respective variable here. Read that column. First, you read the username column, string
username equal to Excel dot get cell data.
Exactly, get cell data. Sheet name is login. Which row? I 0 column.
0.
First column 0, right? Same. Read that password column also.
String password equal to
password is equal to Excel dot
get cell data.
Same sheet name login. Which row it is? I. Which column it is?
1.
Second column 1. So these are the parameters. So what we should do now in runtime, we have to send this parameter value to your application login form, right? Now record the code. Write the code for login. Driver dot find element by dot CSS selector. I want to locate CSS selector. Take anything XPath, no problem. CSS selector dot send keys. What that argument? Parameter is
Username.
Yes. Same way.
Driver dot
find element. So argument
password.
is password. And then you want to click on submit button or click button. Submit or anything you can use. Okay, na? All of you know what do you want to validate here. But see, in looping statement, we need to start for extends reports. We need to start that test case. How to start that test case for generating reports, log reports?
Test equal to report dot start test.
Yes, test is equal to report dot start
test.
So you can give your test case name. Yeah, validate
login.
Okay, na? Right. And here in looping statement, we have to keep on launching URL because we have to check with number of data. So driver dot get method will specify URL. So driver dot manage dot window dot
maximize.
Common code we write maximize. Okay, na? It's a common code we write. Now some validation we have to do. What that validation means? If all of you know, driver dot get current URL dot contains in the dash kada dashboard. If it's contained in dashboard, if my URL contains dashboard, then what do you say?
Login success.
So first write into
reporter dot log off.
First write to test engine report. Reporter dot log. You can say
login success.
Comma
true.
And we have to write. I want write into results column as login success, and I want write status as pass.
Excel dot set cell
Dot
data.
set cell data.
Excel dot set
Set
cell.
cell data.
Set cell data.
In which sheet, ma?
Set
Login.
Login sheet.
login sheet.
Login sheet.
Right.
Sheet name is login.
Double quotes.
Login. Which row it is? I row.
I.
Which column it is? 2, na?
2.
2.
2, na? 2. What status you want right there?
Pass.
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 Login. Login. Login success. Results pass అనేది స్టేటస్ లో రాసుకోవాలి. వెయిట్ రైట్ అవుట్పుట్.
Output path.
ఇప్పుడు పాస్ ఫెయిల్ అనేది రైట్ ఇంటూ రిజల్ట్స్ స్టేటస్ కాలం 2 ఉండే కదమ్మా. ఇయర్ లాగిన్ ఇయర్ స్టేటస్ ఇస్ పాస్. సేమ్ ఎక్సెల్ డాట్ సెట్ సెల్ డేటా. షీట్ నేమ్ is again
Login.
login and row is again
I.
items. Column is 3. Status is
Pass.
pass. Where to write?
Output path.
Okay na? And write into extends reports also. Test dot
Test dot
log.
Log of.
Yeah, log status dot pass.
Pass.
So your details, write your own information here. What message you
Login
want, write that.
success.
Yes,
Login.
whatever message you want, you can write that. This happens for condition. Else, whenever we give any invalid password, anything here, we'll get a message here, right? We'll get a message. I want to capture this message. I want to capture this message. All of you know to get that message. String error message is equal to driver dot find element by dot css selector value will give later dot get text
Get
method.
this text.
Write this error message into where? Into reporter first. Write that into reporter.
Login fail.
No need to write. It will take that
Okay,
message.
Error message.
Yeah, take that message. And same thing, write into Excel, into results column.
Excel dot set cell data.
Same. Login
Error
instead of
message.
yes, instead of
Error
login
message.
message, error message. And write as fail into status column.
Status.
Write as into fail into status column. And then log that to extends report test dot
Log of.
log status
Log
dot
status dot fail.
Fail and give the details as here also
Login error message.
error message. We don't want to worry about that. Okay na? So this what happens whenever it is fail should happen like this, right? Okay na? Now within loop within loop in for loop it's what is that?
Sorry, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Within I loop, I want to don't go out of the outside of the inside the loop, inside I loop. What do you want? Report dot end test.
End test of.
Compulsory within loop. And next
Report
dot flush.
Flush.
If you don't use this, it can't push that report. And finally, come out of this test case
After the method.
at the rate after
test.
Straight down. Test.
only one test case we have.
Public
So public
void
void test
tear
case
down.
name is
tear
tear down.
driver dot close.
Driver dot close.
Close.
Okay. Let us give the locator value, CS selector value. Right click on this inspect element. Go to ProPath. Copy that CS selector value. Edit this. Copy this. Paste to username text box first. Next. Get for password also. Edit this. Copy this. And paste for this password text box. Next, click on login button. Edit this. Copy this. Paste for this. Okay. And when you give error message, we get this. Be the error page. Click on this and click on this error message because we want CS selector for that, right? Here also we can get CS selector, no problem. Provide it for error message. Okay. Any part we are missing? Nothing.
No.
So WebDriver code will not change as it is. How to run via test engine, all of you know. Right click to mouse, run as via
Run as
test engine. This is
Test
common.
engine.
But now we want to run via Maven, not via test engine.
Test engine.
Our concept is running via test engine.
Maven.
Now,
Maven.
yes, sorry, via Maven. If you want to
Maven.
execute via Maven, go to your pom.xml. Okay, all of you, just right click on your pom.xml, right click on this pom.xml, run as Maven test. Right click on pom.xml, run as Maven test.
Maven test.
And before running via Maven, all of you, before running via Maven, again, update sometimes. See, sometimes you get some error. So, auto update project, Maven project. Right click on your Maven
Right
project,
click.
Maven,
Maven.
Update.
update,
Update project.
update project. Already choose your project, force update. So, click OK to it. Okay. Again, right click on this pom.xml, run as Maven test.
Test.
If you have done correctly everything correctly, now it should execute via Maven, not via test engine. It will be showing like this. See, when you're running via Maven, it shows like this. In my system, I think it's going on successfully. Yes, perfectly going on, running. If you run via Maven, so that I can integrate this test case in Jenkins also. If you're running successfully here, I can show how to integrate in Jenkins also. So that it's showing it's logged in, but it's closing the browser. What is that? Invalid argument. Because we are not given URL. Kada? We are not provided URL. How can it go for? Invalid argument అంటే వెంటనే మనకి ఐడియాస్ వచ్చేయాలి ఎర్రర్స్ ఇప్పుడు ఇన్రోల్ చేసాం కదా అంటే URL ఇవ్వలేదు మనకు వెంటనే థాట్ వచ్చేయాలి. Okay, how to run again via Maven? Right click on pom.xml. No.
Run as.
Pom.xml, not project.
First update the project.
No need. Okay, update, no problem. Run as Maven
Test.
If you get failure, build failure. If you get build failure, again update your project and see the paths, what the paths you provided correctly or not. That's very important. And yesterday today morning I forwarded hybrid framework also. I thought to zip it, but zip is not working. That I forwarded individually. Only driver script enough and Excel is enough. That now from where is speaking data?
Excel. Login.
From Excel. It will validate none of. See, that's how the way we can use Maven, Java. But Maven is advantage in that we can manage your dependency very easily. See that we give five rows. See, one pass, one fail, remaining all of them fail. See, test run. So you should get build success like this. Okay, should not get build failure. It'll build failure which something missing. You're missing the path or something. Update your project. Now see, after all of you, after executing your test case via Maven, where we can see reports, test engine means we see in test output folder. Kada? If you want to see reports in test engine, we are seeing under test output. After executing your test case via Maven, via test engine, we are going to test output folder. We are seeing all emailable report, all of them, right? But in Maven, no test output folder. Here, we need to this target folder. See that? See, no reports are available. After executing, right click on this target folder, refresh it. When you refresh it, open this target folder. Here we get Surefire reports. Open the Surefire reports. You can see all the reports. That emailable report. Right click to mouse. Open with web browser. That same old QH. What is that QH package name? App test is class name. So it will give you a particular report for that part, generating perfect report, separate report for that class. For that class and that package. See that in test engine it's not possible. Kada? It's overriding every time. Here it's separately generated. See class package name in package name dot class name. Kada? QH is a package name, app test is a class name.
Please.
So command, yes, right click command line HTML, open with web browser. You show all output, shows how many seconds it took, means 30 seconds to execute. 22 seconds to execute this test case. All we get, see all outputs. Next, notepad report also we can see a notepad report. Where that notepad report you can find? You can find notepad report .txt.
.txt qh dot app test.
QH.
It's this down.
Sir. Come down, sir.
Here it is,
Ah,
right?
this one.
We can open it directly. This is a notepad report. We can view them notepad also. Not so many report. I can view them. Okay, no problem. Next thing is I don't want to see these reports here. What to do? One more thing, one more report. What that one more report? Extends report. How to see extends reports? Right click on your project, refresh. See extends reports folder. Open this folder. We can see the report name. Right click on it. Open with web browser. Only advantage is we can manage dependency jar file. And if you want to run via Jenkins also, first of all, we have to run successfully in test-ng. In Eclipse, first in Eclipse. Then only we can execute in test. See that? Pass, it is fail because invalid credentials. Again, it is fail. Invalid credentials. Again, third also fail. Username cannot be empty. And again, it failed. Password cannot be empty. And if you want enable dashboard, all of you know how to enable dashboard. Click on this. Enable dashboard. It shows 20% of testing has been done. If you want to see full report, click on that. Total test, it will show you. Total steps, it will show you. Everything that's common. You can see all reports perfectly. Okay. So this extends reports also can be seen anywhere common. Now, I don't want to maintain this report somehow. What to do? I don't want these reports. What to do? You can't say delete that reports. Okay. See, to take away the reports, as I told you, the build cycle, we have to go for clean. We can clean. Okay. If you use clean option, it deletes all whatever reports it has. Look at that. How to delete that reports? Again, see that. Right click on form.xml. Run as Maven clean. Okay. Right click on form.xml. Run as Maven clean. So look at that. It won't execute. It will clean all the reports. Look at that. You can't see previous reports, even in local system also. Build a success, right? And again, see that. Right click on target folder. Refresh it now. Do you see any reports here now?
No.
Everything gone? So that flexibility, memory, saving memory and matter. Now, sir, I want report and Ravinga. Don't ask me how to get back that report. No. Okay? Okay, na? That reports will not be found again. That will be deleted. Don't worry. You can see in local system also, under your local system also, we can't see that reports. Do you see that reports in local system? Let me check it out. Morning, March, online batch, 6 o'clock, Maven. See, how to view class name? Yes, how to view your class name? Where you use Java project? Very easy, because we have only SRC in that package. Kani Maven atla SRC, in that we have two things, main and test. You want to see Excel? Excel means where you can see Excel. Double click on main folder. Again, dantlo mali Java folder. In that Java folder, utilities package. Okay. Don't expect like a Java project. Okay. Java has only one folder. It has a lot of, so look at that. SRC test to Java. SRC main and subfolders create hote. SRC main folder. Again, subfolder main. Again, subfolder Java. In that Java, your package name will be created. Whatever package name you are creating here. Utilities package. Alage SRC test Java. SRC main folder. Test. We have to double click. Okay. Look at the target folder. Do you see any reports here, ma? No. Every report will be deleted. This is one of the good advantage we have in very good advantage we have in Maven also. That's one of that's the main purpose of Maven. No other purpose we have. Some people asking me, sir, if we have more than one class, how to execute that 2 classes in Maven? Okay, every class under same package, under same package, I can't give again app test together, same class name. It won't allow you. Under same package, we can't maintain same class name. Very difficult. Some people asking, sir, how can I run more than one class in Maven? This class, another, suppose I have one more class, assume that I have one more class here also, but I want to execute it via
Maven.
Maven. Say, for example, say login. My class name is login. Two classes are there.
Create XML.
Suppose you have one class, web driver. Object is driver. I'm not reading before, after. Just directly I'm reading test case at the rate test method. Just to show you how to execute. Public verify login is my test case name. Okay. So driver is equal to new Chrome driver.
Driver dot get.
Driver dot get method. Common, all methods will be same, no changes. Okay. And driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Okay. And I want login to my premise bank, for example, driver dot find element by dot name value dot send keys.
Send keys off.
My username is admin.
Click.
Okay. And just I want to close my browser, driver dot close. And for your observation, if you want to wait for a few seconds, that is common. And tomorrow I'll show how to overcome this thread dot sleep also. We don't use thread dot sleep in real time. In palm XML, in palm concept, I'll show you, don't worry. After closing the browser, also wait for 5 seconds and close it. And you want to open your Primus Bank. Okay, na? So inspect for username and password. Name, here we are not getting name, so go here. Right click on it, inspect it again. Name is equal to txtUID. Or password also. Name is equal to txt password. Next, for button clicking also. Name is equal to login.
Login.
Okay, na? Add your super class for this. Throws, throwable. So, okay, na? How to run this to now? Will it execute two classes via Maven now? Suppose, right click on this dot palm.xml, run as Maven test. Let me check it out. Is both class will execute or only one class executes? I don't know. But 100% first class, because app test it has. But this class is not having app test. Second class is not having app test. What is the second class name we have? Login. It will execute. First class is executing because having app test, no problem. Is the second class executing? No, right? Only one class got executed. So if I want to execute more than one class via Maven, what we need to do? We need to convert them into XML file. We need to convert all these classes into testengine.xml file. and we need to give one plugin in pom.xml. That I'll show tomorrow. Don't worry. Then I will show you how to run via Jenkins, how to configure Jenkins. Today class, I'm sending you Jenkins notes also, how to install Jenkins. All of you, please check that navigation. If possible, install Jenkins. Navigation is given clearly, very clearly for that. If possible, do it, or I'll show tomorrow class. Okay, do that so that I can show batch file, how to configure batch file in Jenkins, how to run Maven test case in Jenkins, and then we'll go for rest of the concepts like POM, page object model, how to write page object model, and how to use synchronization concepts, what is data provider, what is parameters, other rate parameters, how to do cross-browser testing in a Selenium, and we'll discuss all the left out topics. Grid, how to use grid, how to upload your scripts into grid, that I'll show you. Okay, na? All of you. I send you batch file also today morning, right? Batch file, no, notepad.
Yes, sir.
And lib folder
Yes,
also I
sir.
forwarded, ma. All of you, please do it and get ready for that. All of you, get ready. Huh? Tomorrow also be at 6 o'clock only. This week we'll complete. Tomorrow I'll take 1.5 hour class. It takes some time to configure Jenkins and all that. Huh? All of you. Okay, na? This week we'll complete, ma. Be it same time, no problem. I think, right? All of you. Half an hour before only, no problem. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All of you. Huh? Be at 6 o'clock tomorrow also. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. And
Thank you so much.
if anyone willing to learn OJT, Java project plus manual plus Selenium, we have tomorrow class. I'm going to handle that project class, 5 o'clock. One, you can join that project if you are expecting. Okay. Okay. See you. Bye bye.